Hello, everyone. This is the Crimson Cure, welcoming you to the Crimson Tower, a place where we keep a feminine foot on the neck of the gynocracy, feminism, and black male misandry. So go ahead, pull up a chair, stay a while, and listen.
When I'm training for professional competitions, men and women always ask me for advice. To women, I say push yourself harder than you ever have before and go beyond your comfort zone. Focus on your goals. Men, if I am willing to push myself to become Mr. Olympia in 2022, then I only have one thing to say to you. Bring your A game.
Here we go again.
Hello there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am, of course, your host, the Crimson Cure. And as usual, we're just going to jump into the topic. And I want to try not to hold everyone too long. But as we can see the title, we inspire men. Women inspire men. The question is, what are we inspiring them to do? What do you inspire your man to do? What can he count on from you? And what do you inspire him towards? And this is what I mean. We as women use our femininity either in chaos or in order. We are either using our femininity for the sake of good, not only for ourselves, but the good of others around us, or we are using it to the detriment of ourselves and others around us. Men have a tendency to respond to us based on what we give him. For example, men are willing to provide a ton of masculinity, help with problems, help women in whatever way that they think a woman needs help, if she inspires him to do that by being feminine and soft and vulnerable with him. Okay. We can inspire men to be soft with us if we are soft with them. We can inspire him to treat us a certain kind of way. Because the one thing that we have to actually understand as women is our power as women. Okay. We have a certain power with men as women. They a lot of times respond to us. However we present, whatever energy we present, however we present ourselves as women, they have a tendency to respond to that, which in turn sort of dictates how they move with us and how they expect us to move with them. So if we present ourselves as, 304s, we present ourselves as easy, not much beyond sexual market value, then he'll respond to us as such. He won't look for other parts of our value because we didn't present it. So he's responding to what we put forward. So we're inspiring him to treat us according to just a sexual basis when we present ourselves as that. If we present ourselves, on the other hand, as wife material, as a woman that has more to offer than her sexual market value, well, then he responds to that. If that's something that he's looking for, that he wants, he actually will treat you as such. And even if he's not looking for that, he won't treat you according to just your sexual market value because you have presented yourself as more than that. So he will treat you, you inspire him to treat you with better respect and a better regard and just a better disposition. Okay. So we have to be mindful as women, what are we inspiring our men to do? If your man is very hard with you, he's very tough with you, he's very savage with you, then you're probably presenting yourself in a way that makes him feel as though that response is required. Okay? Because as with anything, we are the ones that teach people how to treat us. We train and teach people how we like to be treated by responding different ways to what they do. So if he does something that we don't like, we will 9 times out of 10 have a negative response to that, which will teach him she doesn't like that. She doesn't like it when I do that. So then he has a choice. Well, I won't engage in that behavior, or I just won't engage with her because I'm not going to stop that behavior. It's one of the two. So we have to understand as women what kind of power that we have. And our femininity has a lot of power with men. They do readily respond to how we present that femininity. So if we present it in a good and a wholesome and a nurturing way, then they have a tendency to respond in kind. They will try to be nurturing. They will try to be nice. They will try to be accommodating and, you know what I'm saying, and helpful, and trying to make sure that you're okay and make sure that everything is all right. And, you know, and just provide that masculine support to you because you have inspired him to do that. But if you're constantly in a negative space, constantly in a negative, like I'm arguing, I always got some type of chaos going on, I always got some type of trouble that I have happening between the two of us, there's always some sort of discord, there's always some sort of problem that I've got going, then he learns to respond to that negativity, probably with more negativity. He's likely not going, it doesn't inspire him to respond to you in a kind, nice, nurturing way. It inspires him to respond to you in a rougher kind of way because he feels as though he has to be more aggressive in order to maintain influence and control over the situations that you present to him. So he feels that he has to heighten his aggressions and he has to be tougher. You know, if you're presenting tough, then he feels like, okay, I need to be tougher than her, you know, and so that will inspire him to be a little harder with you. You know, his language might be harder. He's less inclined to be nurturing or soft or caring, you know, about your feelings and this and that, because you don't present yourself as needing that type of nurturing from him. So how we present actually dictates how he responds to us. So women have the power to inspire men. It's just what you have to think about, what you're inspiring him to do. What kind of responses are you encouraging him to have with you? Because if he's always mad with you and he's always like standoffish or cold, you may want to do a little bit of self-evaluation just to see how do you come off to him. Is he being a butthole while you're being soft and nice and feminine and vulnerable? You know? Or are you coming off kind of an a-hole too? And so he's like matching your energy. So we have to understand how we inspire men. What are we inspiring them to do? Because they have a certain nature and they would like to engage that nature without negative consequence. But if we provide negative consequences, even something seemingly so small as copping an attitude when he's only trying to engage with us according to his nature and according to, you know, his masculinity, then he's going to start pulling back from that. And if he has to pull back too much or he has to make too many concessions about it, then the chances are likely that he's just going to not deal with us in the relationship at all. All right. So I just wanted to drop that on the ladies just so that you guys can understand the power of inspiration that women have with men. Okay. All right. So what I'd like for everybody to do is sound off in the comments. Let's continue the conversation. Do you know how to inspire your man to be softer or to be gentler or any of those things? Do you know how to inspire him? Or do you even agree with the premise that women do inspire men and sort of encourage how they're being treated or how the men are going to respond to them in relationships? Okay. And also like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. And with that being said, I am going to go ahead and wrap this up, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Kid production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.